Hello everyone, I am the HalfWit Brit and this is Manor Lords, a very snowy Manor Lords as well. So I'm going to start off today with ye old jam jar because I almost forgot about it in the last episode. But we are here, we have a development point to spend here today. We will invest that most likely into charcoal, we will see. But I definitely want to expand over here a little bit. It's going to be more burgage plots. I have to be mindful of food here. But if I play my cards right with the berries, I should get quite a bit. There's no fertile land, so we will be dependent upon imports. But I'm going to have a look and see if there's anything we can do to maximize some profits over here. Then swiftly moving over to the Iron Vale, I'm going to just keep a close eye on the forestry over here just to make sure that that is all working for us. We currently have another storehouse being constructed here because one of our storehouses is absolutely jam-packed, which then makes me think we need to do a little bit more work over here with the trade because we have so much stuff that we could be selling. Not that we need the money, but I mean, I could increase the taxes, I guess, and tax them a little bit more. But if we have it, we may as well sell it. And over in Bloodfell, we have our manor, which is now finished. And that means we can now get ourselves a retinue from here as well. We also need to start mining the iron that we have. I think it's roughly in this area. And the other thing I just want to keep a close eye on is obviously the deer. So we have a rich deposit. They are here currently, but they do sort of move away and then come back again. So just something to be mindful of. And we definitely need to do more hunters because it's one of their only sources of food over here. And in the Black Forest, the main thing that I want to get done over here, well, in fact, there's two things. One is to expand the amount of burgage plots we have because the next harvest season, I want to have enough people to definitely 100% get all of these fields. I think it was about 53 or 54 fields I counted. That's pretty mad. I would like to add more. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. You have to tell me that in the comments. Also, I'm thinking about the forestry over here as well. Currently, it's mainly here that we are currently using. But I'm wondering if we move it slightly just over here, because we're not using this space, so I may do that today as well. But obviously, we're currently processing all of our harvests from the last episode still as well. That's quite a lot of effort in itself. And finally, in Mamusio, well, we're not going to do anything here. I think we're kind of done. I just need to keep an eye on like what's going on with these orchards and make sure that they're not too big. If these ones are successful as time goes by, I am going to definitely try and build a bigger one. I am contemplating putting some fields over here just because we can. Whether I do that or not, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's enough wittering. Let's crack on. So seeing as we're already in Mamusio, let's just contemplate this Emma fertility. Now, obviously, I think I said in the last episode, we kind of built over some of it anyway. Now, we do have a little bit here we could use. The berries are there, so that's not too bad. Snow, in fact, I'm going to pause the game at snowy time. I was about to say winter's the best time to look because the colours just stand out so much more. We have quite a big patch over here. We have, well, that's under a field, and we do have some here. So do you know what I'm going to do? In fact, even if we don't do anything with it at all, if I can find it, I am going to mark out some fields. Now, this looks big enough, probably, yeah. I was going to say to be about 4 fields, and I think that is about right. The game is definitely getting a little bit laggy. I probably should have put a road in here first, but never mind. We'll do something that's a little bit... It's quite a big field. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how anyone else is sort of getting on with the performance of the game once you get to this sort of size. My system, as you can tell, is lagging a tiny bit. Not during normal play, but when I do something like this, it's just that little bit of a pause that happens. It's a tiny bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. While we're over here, yeah, let's see. So the berries are there somewhere. In fact, let's see where they are. Okay, so as long as we kind of come across here, in fact, if we do a road about there, we know we're safe. And I want to remove this one and road alt. There we go. Yeah, there's a subtle sort of a lag, so I don't know. I've got to maybe be careful about how much I'm building. I don't think there's much else I can realistically do. I could lower the graphics, but I don't want to go down that road. There we go. We'll chuck a field in here. Again, we may not even use these. I mean, it's too late now anyway. to plant them currently. How many people do we have spare? Yeah, we have plenty of families. So that isn't too bad, I suppose. So we definitely have the people. Originally, I wasn't going to do this just simply because I wanted to provide everything from the Black Forest. But just topping up the food over here with their own bread. Let's come out this menu. I mean, they got 148 bread anyway, so it's not a problem. They got 12 months of... Is that food? Yeah. So, I mean, they're okay. Apples are just going to be nuts for them. But we've done that now. That is now in place. And if we go to the Black Forest, I am just going to keep the game paused while I'm sort of doing this. We are in the Black Forest. So food, again, 12 months. Food doesn't last long enough over here. So what sort of food do we have? We have some apples, not a lot of eggs. I think eggs has been nerfed a little bit too much, maybe. Meat's kind of an issue. Not really a massive problem. We're going to have loads of bread, aren't we? Definitely, yes. So I think moving the forestry industry away and just taking advantage. See, we've got some lighter coloured areas here that we could definitely use for barley. I'm not bothered about flax. And then Emma, pretty much the whole area here is pretty much a safe bet. But that being said, I've got all my charcoal stuff here. What about maybe in this area? I wish I could run a road with that overlay on. Oh jeez, that lag is something else. We'll do something like that and let's see where we're at. Emma. Yeah, barley. Was the barley here? Okay, there is. So again, we could still use that. And there is definitely flax. Not flax. Emma, there we go. So there is plenty of space, but I'll try and plant some trees here, I think. Keep it maybe just in this sort of within the, if it's this a road here, it is, isn't it? Yeah. So if we try and keep our forestry within this sort of area and to a certain point over here, let's draw a line. Just, I'm not going to remember this, by the way, but I'm going to try. I could actually clear this and get myself. Right, can I just build on top of that? I'm not really fussed about having it. Let's have a nosy here. Some burgage plots. It seems you can. How is this going to work? This will be interesting. If we do something like that. Now, again, I want lots of people, but I also want food. So we got to think a little bit more about vegetables, double plots. Yeah, that will do nicely. There's a bit of space there. I'm not bothered about the iron, like I say, so that's pretty good. Can we squeeze another burgage plot in here? We probably can. Like so. We'll make that a single plot. Perfect. So these are all level 1s. They have, yeah, they have vegetable gardens, very long vegetable gardens. Probably to upgrade a couple of these, not for the kind of the development points, couldn't get my words out, but just for the taxes, because my taxes are getting more and more. King's Favour, -1, lovely. And we're in year 12. Okay, so where are we with our foresters? So we are here. I will put another person in, and we'll try and, we're probably going to need another one of these at some point. Now, this isn't going to be a perfect science here, but once we get some fields in, it will definitely fill up the area. So something like that. And I'll put another one in. In fact, let's do it now. So I'll just put them next door to each other. Yeah, couldn't I? It makes no difference. And I'll have that one on this sort of side here, and with a slight overlap. So hopefully that will work. And then my logging camp, which has no one in it currently. How are we doing for the timber? Quite a lot. We will ask them to cut down the forest over here. And if they do it in a decent time, it gives us some more farmland here. But we do need to consider the burgage plots. Obviously, I know if I upgrade some of these, I get an extra family. So that's something else we can do. I don't particularly like building directly on the King's Road, but I need people close by. So I don't think it's a bad problem right now. So we will chuck in a couple of, to be fair, they don't need to be double plots, but I'll do it anyway. There we go. We'll unpause now. We're in a fairly good place. We are going to need a lot more families. So I'm just looking at these ones over here. If I upgrade to level 2, it doesn't give me the additional family, does it? Not just yet. But I'm thinking if there's 2 families currently living here already, which there is, when I upgrade this the whole way, that will become 4 families, won't it? So we will do that. Yes, I haven't got the timber. Perfect. Okay, that's that all done. What else did I say I was going to do? Let's come out. Let's have a look at the development point in Ye Olde Jam Jar. So currently berries are shrinking. That's fine. No one's doing any work there. We have food for 86 months. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. What's fuel like? 25. So we have some options. There's not much in the way of trade going on over here. I am tempted to do this simply because I've not done it before and I just need to try it. I think I said I was going to do it in another region, but I think I'll do it here just because we can. And that instantly unlocks some buildings for us, and we can build 2 of these. I don't think it matters where they are. I kind of like the idea of them being near the church for some random reason. I'm going to have them next to each other. There we go. I'd like to see some kind of upgrade added to these buildings in the future. I mean, as it stands, you can't do anything else with them other than what they have. But I'm assuming he's going to put add-ons to buildings that you can upgrade to later on. These houses, do we have some level 2s? Yes, there we are. We did do them. Do we need to expand the living space? Probably not yet. We are a little bit short on regional wealth, so having some more level 2s where possible would be really advantageous. And in fact, upgrading the additional families would give me 2 families per plot, so hopefully that gives me a little bit more money. I've never actually looked at that, and we can do that, I suppose, while we're over in the Iron Vale. Let's have a look at this level 3. Just let me just double check what it says. Is it going to tell me? Provides living space. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't tell me about taxes. Let me try a level 2 if we have one. There we go. So a level 3 generates 2 regional wealth per family per month. There we go. So if there's 4 families in one of these, am I right in thinking that? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay, so that's 8. Quick maths here. That's 8 regional wealth per burgage plot, or this little plot here. That's actually not too bad. So it's definitely something I'm gonna keep a close eye on. Okay, we need to upgrade this, but I'm gonna chuck a couple of people in there first. There we go. Are these all set up? Yep, they are. We need to make this level 2, but we can't at the moment. Okay. Whoa, what is going on over here? Food, 4 months. Pause. That's worrying. Okay, so forager, well, yeah, naturally, nothing to do. Tannery's not going to do anything for us. The hunting camp, the issue with this one is that they're off here somewhere, so that's not really helping. Why? So I suppose my other option is we could go with a pack station, but the pack station doesn't go here, does it? It goes in the town that I want to transport from. Which one has got the most bread? Not you. Wait a minute, that's a storehouse, that's why. Did I not have a granary over here? I thought I did. Maybe I don't. I know there's one. Yeah, there is one here. No bread here either. Okay, well that's wonderful. Storehouse would not have bread. What about this granary? Yeah, that's 177 and 200. Okay, so I need to build it somewhere here-ish. They're not very big, are they, these buildings? So, what do they come under? Pack station. I may build more than one. Now, this is going to take families. Let's put them here. I could run a road through there, but I think we're fine. Let's do 2. Now, the question is what can they... Not enough goods. Oh, come on, guys. Speed up. Let's make that the highest priority, because... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, I was thinking, we've got food for 12 months here. What am I even panicking about? And then we go over to the Iron Vale and see we are struggling. Interesting. And if I remember rightly... Oh, we do have the possibility of a little bit of emmer over here. What's the rye like? Yeah, it does give us more options, doesn't it, I suppose? But what are we with points? So we still have some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, maybe it makes sense. What do we need for that? 5 more level 3 buildings. Okay. Can we even do that? These are level 1s, level 2. No. For what reason? Tavern supply. Wonderful. I thought we had ale over here. Were we not bringing it in? Maybe not. Okay, this is going to go potentially disastrously wrong over here. This is going to be interesting to watch. Okay, it looks like we've just received some ale, so I'm going to upgrade all these ones over here. We can't do you for tavern supply, so you've not quite got the memo about that yet. Level 1. Expand living space, we'll do that. Perfect. Okay, I'm just trying to get a few of these upgraded. It was level 3 that we need, but then level 2 become level 3, which means I need more level 2. So that is also something else that I need to consider. I don't want to put an extra family in there, do I? Not really. These level 1s can take a bit of an upgrade. Okay, you're done. Perfect. Okay, we're a little bit short on logs. Right, we just need to, yeah, seriously keep a close eye on this. And also in the Black Forest, or when that pack horse is done. Did we need to do something over here? I think we did. Right, so we have the mine area here. Let's just try. We don't need to actually build... Oh, sorry. Use this straight away. I want to see how far into this I need to go. Right, so we've got it there. If we go down, up a bit, right a bit. So that is about there. Oh, whoop. Okay. Can we put one north of that? No. Well, that's a pity. What about... Let's try and keep this as close as possible. What I want to see is if I can get one here. Oh, well, look at that. That is a thing of beauty. That's... Wow. Okay. Brilliant. I'm not going to use it straight away, but at least we have it. And while we're here, we'll hook these up. We're definitely going to need charcoal over here if we're going to be making iron. And that is something to definitely bear in mind. Let's just run some roads around. Because these build instantly and I don't have to wait for people to do them. Wonderful. Can we run? Yeah, we can. Perfect. Retinue. That's the church. Wrong building. Not a question. Oh, taxes. Well, it's always 10% that I do, so we will do that. In fact, they're not making any money over here yet, so let's not tax them. How are they doing for food? Yeah, we'll take food from them. That's fine. And if I go into my armory, so Blutfeld, we now have this retinue. The only place I don't think we've done one is Eel Jam Jar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Now I've probably got the money. No, not rally. Try again. Go in there. Customization. How much? Aha, this is something Noble Rambler was on about. Look how cheap that is compared to the ridiculous amounts that I was paying for in the other region, and I was using my own armor. I wonder what affects it. I have the suspicion it's to do with population of an area, because 34 is nothing in comparison. So how much do these cost? 50. Okay, so let's click away. We have 24 now. Realistically, the cash that I have, I can... Whoop, try that again. Oh my god, pushing all the wrong buttons. I can actually now... I can afford, really, on the cheap, just to upgrade them all. I'm not even using the armor that I'm making, which I'm guessing is half the price. Yeah, 17. But I have that much money. It's not really a problem, is it? Now, yes, I'd like to get to the bottom of why it's so cheap here, but so expensive elsewhere. And the only thing, again, I can think of is population. There's no other sort of thing that I can figure out quite what is affecting it. Because if I go over to Iron Vale, for example, so what's the population here? 75. So if we go to Iron Vale, yes, this is the Iron Vale. Population 267. And if we go to the, in fact, I don't even know why I've come this far. Iron Veil. Customization. Are these all? No, here we go. Yeah, so I have 35 plate armor over here, but it's going to cost me 499, or if I import it like I just did in Bloodfelt, look at the difference. That is just shocking. Absolutely shocking. Where else do we have? Do you know what? While I'm over here, because I know we don't have, that's cosmetic, manor. We're not a small village yet. We are. So, yep, we can build this. I might build it off this road here, you know, because this is the edge of the map. Yep. We will drop that in. We probably, have we got the stuff here to do this? Maybe. Seems you have. No space left for production. Okay, it's almost done. My nose is just going a bit funny. I don't know if I sound a little bit weird. Okay, so they're fully equipped, right? So then if we check out Iron Veil, we've done. I don't know why I'm coming all the way across. So the population here is 378. And I'm guessing this is going to be exactly the same. Black Forest. Yeah, absolutely shocking. So let's see what happens when we drop the one in Yo Jam Jar. I'm wondering if when you save the game it makes a difference as well. Possibly. I'm not entirely sure. This is on highest priority. Okay, cool. I am really worried about the levels of food in the Iron Veil, but yeah, let's let all these things sort of get going and we will go and check out the pack station once it's done. Sorry if I've just deafened everyone by hitting the mic boom. Okay, the pack station is set up over in Black Forest and we're going to send bread and take helmets back because if memory serves me correctly, they have a silly amount of helmets. Let's see. Yes, 598. That is mad. Okay, 3 months of food. None of this stuff is going to be harvestable anytime soon. We may need to actually go down this route potentially. Now orchardry would give us apples because I don't want them struggling too much. Now if I add more families, that's going to cause more issues. So this is the first real kind of problem you could say that I've had while playing this, which is nice. Finally, I think Catherine made a comment about not having to worry about food in this game, but if you're not careful, I focused like purely on making weapons and stuff over here and armor and all that good stuff, and yeah, now we're being punished almost. We are trading in full trade honey. Okay, no trade. Import bread, but this isn't externally, this is just internally. Shouldn't that be on full trade? It probably should be. Not that it makes a massive difference. Okay, and I think I've assigned, yeah, so these are completely full with their families now. I don't feel like these actually do anything during the winter. It doesn't look like they do. I guess it makes sense. The ground would be quite hard. You wouldn't be able to plant anything. But there's potentially a building you could reassign people from if you needed to. There's a top tip. It's not very often I share one of those. Let me just double check. Make sure that I'm not wrong. Yeah, it appears that way. In the winter, they don't seemingly plant anything. Let's get this other one. In fact, I don't even know why I'm rushing that. It doesn't need to be rushed. And yes, that's all looking good. Are we still processing? Well, we have some flour in there. Do we have? We do. We have a lot of wheat. Look at the barley. Next harvest, 880. We are not keeping up with this at all, are we? Why? That is the question. Well, this kind of problem, I suppose, is getting the product to the buildings that need it. So, okay, you're in the process of doing that. That's fine. But how are they getting it? Okay, so they're all transporting. Is there anything I can do to improve this? I don't think there is. Short of it being right next door to, is it the storehouse? No, it's a granary. So is that where they're all off to? Let's have a look. Let's just watch to see where they go. Okay, they're all going in there. Maybe it does go in there. Transporting barley. Okay, it does, and I'm just blind as a bat. Barley, there it is. Okay, so they've not got that far to go. But realistically, they need to be as close to that as possible. Granary. We have a storehouse here, don't we? There is barley in there. What about the one here? Barley. Yep. Okay. We have a malt house here, don't we? We do. But then, even though they're relatively close, it's not like they've got a lot either. See, they don't have to walk that far. Maybe I build another malt house. Yes, tax me more, please. Just go for it. Malt house. And this is right next door to this, realistically. And not a million miles from that one either. That's that done. Okay. So we have unhappy people. Is this the same bunch of houses as before that have no access to food? Yeah. And then I've got people in here, but there's... It's sort of weird. So these are all transporting, which is fine, but not one of them is peddling goods. And we have a marketplace right there. Why not? What is so wrong? I mean, do we have space on this one over here? 2 slots are left. That's abandoned. Okay. Interesting. You think they would, right? Because usually you click on a granary and look, everyone in there has a stall. One of these doesn't either. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. Okay, they're still working. Perfect. I'm wondering if we put the additional person in there. Because there's just people wandering around doing nothing currently. And that should help. Yep, transporting. Perfect. We'll put an extra person in there to thrash. That one's almost done, but they need to transport their goods out. I don't know if they do that themselves, possibly. Over here, yep. So I want all the farmhouses empty if possible. This one, okay. You have the grain. Yep, they're done as well. And what about you? Yes. So that stuff just needs taken out. What are they doing now? Transporting. Let me pin you over here out of the way. You are transporting wheat. Wheat. So you must be taking it. You've got a cart. You're the smart one. Are you going to collect? Yes. Transporting grain. So I want to just follow one of these a second. So are they going to collect it to bring it back to thrash? That is the question. What we've got here. Okay. How that has happened, I don't know. Please tell me you're not going to another farm to collect the wheat. I mean, it appears that way. Why? Why is that even a thing? And are you going to go all the way back to do that? That is just... That's madness. Unless I'm just kind of seeing things here, I don't quite understand why it would even do that. And surely they could just thrash over there. I mean, I've got spare people. I could just put people in so it all gets done. How much grain do we actually have? Okay, they've mostly done it. Say grain, wheat, barley. Well, hopefully we can speed that process up. Right, what are you guys doing over here? You are bartering. Let's have a see. Now, I don't know if you've got the mule. Oh, wow. You're already over here. Let's see. Transporting mail armor. You're not the one I'm after. So, Black Forest Pack Station Worker bartering Iron Bale bread for helmets. So, how are we doing for food? We're still at 3 months. So, hopefully, they have bread with them. I love all the stuff she's got on her back. That's pretty hardcore. So, let's see. 3 months. Will that go up? Probably not instantly. And... oh, here we go. Pack station worker. Oh, when you're over a building, I can't see what you're doing. Transporting helmets. There we go. So were they transporting bread first? Did I miss that? So they're taking helmets back, but did they bring any bread? I'm assuming we have bread over here. We do. Weird, weird, weird. Okay. Hunting camp. Generic storage is full. Right. So that will be hides. And, oh my good God. Right. Pause. Storehouse. Oh my goodness. Now, yeah, we're getting to the bottom of all of my problems here. How are we doing? Food 21 months, fuel 11. Okay. Logging camp. You're also full, I suppose. We could take someone out of there. Forester's hut will leave you be. Woodcutter. Wow. Right. We need to slow down a little bit over here. The Forester's hut, let's just make sure that these guys take advantage of me stopping those from working. Perfect. You are level 1. Can we make you a level 2? We can. And we'll do the same to you as well. You're already a level 2 and so are you. Perfect. We could upgrade some of these, but I may put some more houses in. We shall see. I did want to put another hunting camp over here. But... oh, wait a minute. Did we? We didn't enact that. That's... yes, perfect. So that's going to give us even more food. Not that we're kind of keeping up with it at the moment. There's 41 of 40 in there. So that... Let's chuck one in here. So we need to do something else. We could trade. Maybe we should trade over here. If we got all these hides, we could actually start sending them out. And I may just send them externally. So if I build this somewhere... well, wait a minute, because the stock is here. This is the King's Road, isn't it? So maybe we can put that sort of there. I know it's a little bit further away, but I'm also going to want to trade with my own people. So we got that in place as well. That is good. I can't believe I have 3 mining pits here. The only thing I'll have to be very careful of is how quickly they drain that. If I could possibly fill these all up, they're going to drain that very, very fast. Okay, I almost forgot about the apiaries in the old jam jar, but we will put 1 family in each is probably more than enough. And that will give them another food source over here. Not that they particularly need one. It's going quite well. And what is the manor doing for us? It's okay. And we could trade. What could we trade? What do we have? Food, 1.4k berries. I could make... wonder what the value of dye is versus berries. There's a good question. So berries, export price is 3. And dye, I'm assuming is in here, is 4. Might be worthwhile. See, leather you need to pay for the route to export it. I was just thinking of blood felt. But yes, okay. So it looks like some of the houses that I started building at the beginning of the episode are now coming into place. What have we got here? Logging camp. That's all working nicely. How are we doing fuel? 17 months. So this seems to be picking up a little bit now. Yeah, 154. We definitely have more. These houses over here are also built. I still have really cold retinue. Nothing I can do about that. Pantry's full. My goodness. Right. Pause. It's going to be the episode of pausing. Okay, so there's plenty of space in there. Where is... give me a baker. Right. It's like, yeah, I wish... is there a quicker way of getting the flour to the bakers? Because we have... there's another one there. Yeah, I think I have 4 bakeries over here, if I remember rightly. We have a lot of bread. But we also have 1.1k flour. What can I do to speed that up, possibly? I don't want to have like tons of bakeries over here. It's just madness. Bakery. Are these level 3? They are. So technically, there's 2 families in there and they're all going to work at this job. What about this one? Let's... oh, no, it's not got a big enough back garden. This one, we could upgrade to level 3. Yeah, let's do that. This one has vegetables. We're not messing with that one. That has chickens. none of these still have... Bloody hell. None of them have a market stall, which is really odd. I'm just wondering... Do these have a back garden? They do, but nothing going on. Okay, let's... okay, let's upgrade. And we will try and add a bakery to these. Because they've got nothing else going. You've got chickens, but I'm not really fussed about that. So let's... I don't want to do 4. I feel like that would be overkill, but I may well do that. Because the goods they need are here. So if we can at least churn through. Because if I'm right in thinking it's a 1-for-1 exchange. So 1.1k flour is actually 1.1k bread. And then I've got 451 grain. So that's actually more like 1,500 bread. When in fact all we have is 545. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if there's a better way of kind of trading this stuff. Bread, are we exporting? Right. So there's one way I could lower the bread. We're only trading it between ourselves at the moment. So if the other regions... Let's go to... Where are we there? Amusio? Yes. Let's check. I don't know why I've gone in there. They have 158 bread. What do we have their bread set to? 100. Okay, that's seemingly working because they don't produce bread over here. Who else do we have that would be buying stock? Iron Vale. Boy, do they need bread over here. So theirs is set to 100 and they have none. Apparently. Full trade. Yeah. And this is only for the external stuff. Now, we have a lot of money. I could just buy it and it's not expensive. I'm going to switch that to import. I'm going to pay for that. Just to cover my arse, basically. So the import price is 4 to 14, is that? Am I reading that correctly? Be kind of careful because I think we're also paying for ale externally. Yes, we are. But we are also selling a lot of stuff. So helmets, I can even do... Do you know what? I might even... Whoa, that is expensive. I was going to say sell plate armor. Just export, I think, for this one. Oh my goodness. Please be worthwhile. 24, okay. Yeah, we'll leave that be because I don't want to take all of their coin. That is for sure. How are we doing over here? They've got money. Amusio's fine. They're just ticking along quite nicely. And how are we doing in the Black Forest? Yeah, they're starting to make some money now because they were quite poor for a while. The only issue is, I suppose, is this whole kind of bread problem. And I'm just thinking, I've put them in there now. That's going to take away from my farming, isn't it? So I could put some more plots in. I've got this space here. Got space there. We have some burgage plots here. Some of these could do with upgrading. Yeah, we still got an issue with timber. 37. Right, okay. I think, did I take my people out of here? No, I didn't. Right. Let's set them to... Oh, no, I've already done it over here, haven't I? Let's go a little bit more extensive with that, and we'll give them an extra worker. Because as these ones build and fill in here, we will gain some extra people anyway. I was just taking a quick look at the pack station, and I'm assuming when I looked at them before, this family, they were transporting helmets, and they still are. It took them that long. Oh my goodness. That's ye old jam jar. Why are they coming from over there? Oh, they went this way, so they're not following any logical path. Surely from there they just follow this road, right? Or is it because there's not a road directly from here? Okay, I don't know how they're sort of thinking. So let's do that, because that takes them to where they need to go. So hopefully they take a more direct route next time, because that's not helping us in the slightest. Okay, our manor with a lovely tree right in the middle of it in Yol Jam Jar is now in place. I could tithe them for some food because they have no issues with that over here. Perfect. And that also means we have another retinue. So what does that mean? We're going to check. How much is it going to cost? Absolutely nothing. Okay. I wish I understood how this worked. I'm going to definitely place my money on population. It has to be. Okay, there is Yo Jam Jar's full leveled up retinue. Perfect. I could change their armor, but it just takes too long. And I can't be bothered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 retinue. That is, it's quite a significant army. Knowing some of these have the full plate armor as well. That is going to be interesting next time we decide to attack. And I'm probably going to go for here without a doubt. That's probably where I'm going to go. Which only leaves him with 3 areas left. Unless he attacks me beforehand. There is that. I think we had bandits last time. So I'm assuming next time we get attacked, it will most likely be him. Hunting camp is done. The granary is also upgraded. We'll chuck a family in there. The trading post is not done. The storehouse we did. Much more space. Look at all that leather. Wonderful. Perfect. Everything's going swimmingly here, unlike their neighbours. We're still at 3 months of food. What can we do to help them? If we upgrade 5 houses to level 3, that does give us the point, doesn't it? Which would give us apples over here. Can we do that yet? So these are level 2. Oh, level 3. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. Can we get 3? Yeah, perfect. 4. Oh, come on. 1 more. Don't let me down. There we go. So that's not going to fix our food problems overnight, but at least we're kind of in the right direction now. What are we doing over here? It's mainly armor. Are we trading? Oh, we not have enough. We had a spare horse that we could have put in there. That's probably going to help things considerably. Trading, transport, stocking goods for sale. We have some ale in here. And a trader transporting ale. I'm guessing you're not one of my people. You're bringing ale in. That's going to cost us a little bit of money. What I want to check, let's have a quick look at the pack station. So send bread, receive helmets. Perfect. They're off bartering. So there we go. Did they take that road, I wonder? No, because that road is there. So they're going whatever way they want. So they must be bringing bread with them. And so last time they came, they definitely dropped some bread off. Okay. At least we kind of get what's going on there. Do you know what? I think I'm going to leave this one here. There's a few upgrades that need to be done. And I want to get them sort of out of the way before the next episode. And then we'll hopefully start to rescue the Iron Vale from their doom of starvation. But I think we achieved most things that we wanted to get done today. To be fair, I can't remember what I said I would do, but call me out on it in the comments if I didn't, because I am a tad forgetful at times. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care.